the top three things in Keith's macro notebook: the VIX, Europe, and the U.S. 10-year yield. Starting off with the VIX, just looking at the S&P 500, before the last 5 days, which have all been up, the S&P had only 2 up days in the last 12. Volatility clearly remembers this. The front month VIX is both A in a bullish trend, which is negative for equities, so 11.84 support there, and B coming off the most asymmetric low 10 on the VIX since 2007. Second thing in Keith's macro notebooks, Europe. Europe's having sort of a no-volume V-bottom bounce to lower highs, but really from our perspective, not a very positive signal at all. All major indexes is still below the intermediate-term trend lines in our models. That's the DAX, the CAC, and the MIB, and so on. In terms of the intermediate-term context, it's much more important, these trend lines than some no-volume bounce. And we think that the risk to Europe continues to be to the downside over the intermediate term. Third thing in Keith's macro notebook, U.S. 10-year yield. If you're bullish on anything, you should be bullish on the long bond. It's effectively crushing every major U.S. equity index this year. Russell 2000 actually is down for the year to date. The 10-year has a immediate-term downside in our models to 2.34% in terms of yield into Janet, potentially pushing out the dots in Jackson Hole. And those are the top three things in Keith's macro notebook this morning.